Hello, warriors of the rainbow. We're going to break up some mind control. Today, we're going to discuss the lowest vibrational level of consciousness: shame. Hello, everyone. I am Michael, and I help guide people on the evolutionary journey. Shame is the lowest vibrational level of consciousness. When you are in the vibration of shame, when you're feeling shameful, that's the lowest level of consciousness. It's below fear. It's shameful. Like the problem was caused by you. And in recent times, this vibration of shame has been pumped out to hurt our people and put a state of mind control, because you cannot function in the vibrational state of shame, the lowest level of consciousness. So recently on my journey, I felt this vibrational state of shame, and it's very relevant to what's going on today. You see, it was Mother's Day, and I went for my hike with my friend in the morning, and getting ready to go home to celebrate Mother's Day, I lost my keys. At least I thought I lost my keys. And I just went on this hike, and all of a sudden, panic went through me, right? I'm half human too. We all deal with this. And when we understand this feeling of panic and shamefulness, we could understand what's going on today. So, my vibration in my thoughts, I said, oh, how can this happen? I've ruined Mother's Day. I felt shameful because if I don't find these keys to my car, I can't go and celebrate Mother's Day. And panic came over my body. And I was in a state of panic and in a state of shame. And during this state, you kind of freeze up and you're not functioning on what you need to do. So right away, keep repeating, looking for the keys and thinking that it's going to be lost somewhere on this hike and I'm never going to find the keys and I won't be able to go and see my mother for Mother's Day. And I felt like this was my fault. And oh my God, how did this happen? And I felt shameful that now I'm going to ruin this day. The vibration of shame. And in this state of panic, we're not thinking and solving problems and thinking clearly. So, to make a long story short, the keys were in my friend's car. But because of the panic, because of the shame that I might have just ruined something for someone else, especially empaths feel this. When you feel this shame, thinking that you are to blame, and it puts you in this lower vibrational state of consciousness. So, my friend went into the car and found my keys in the car, and I was able to go home and visit my mother, and Mother's Day wasn't ruined. Everything worked out. But in my experience, I was feeling that the worst case scenario was going to happen. And the panic and the shame went through me. And in this state of consciousness, I wasn't really focusing on maybe the best thing or one of the possible scenarios which actually happened. I was thinking about the worst possible scenario, which would be the shame of ruining somebody else's day. Well, this is how mind control frequencies are placed out, and how good people are being taken advantage of by these false frequencies that want to put you into shame. Where do we see these shaming frequencies pumped out across the world? Happening now in phase 1 of the event. The lowest vibration of consciousness, shame. And our brothers and sisters will feel, because of this programming of the subconscious mind. Remember, 95% of your everyday life is dictated by subconscious programs. Who is programming the narrative? Light warriors. And this programming of shame is designed to hurt our people with this false information, blaming you for their attack on our people. We are to be conscious of this hidden tactic of putting our people in shame. We remember the levels of vibrational consciousness. The 2 lowest levels are shame and guilt. And those people that want to shame our brothers and sisters are keeping them in the lowest vibrational state of consciousness. Fear, panic, guilt, shame. Where have you seen these subconscious programs of fear, panic, guilt, and shame being dished out amongst our people? And this is the tactic, the inversion tactics, taking something and flipping it upside down. Remember the law of 80-20. 80% of the information has been turned upside down. Remember, there always has to be some correct information, as we have to remember the laws of the universe and the concept of free will. So, this time, 5D consciousness is important to have in your arsenal. Remember the states, the vibrational levels of consciousness, because even on my journey, I had the experience that people might have. And I'll share that with all of you, because I understand what everyone is going through. But we're here to dismantle these mind control frequencies, because when a person is in the state of fear, panic, guilt, and then shame, they can be manipulated. They can be controlled, especially good people, especially our empaths. But these are the Luciferian tactics. The ones that attack our people want to blame the common everyday life people of this planet for their attack. Hidden in plain sight, used to cause panic, fear, shame, and guilt. And when we're conscious of these tactics and understand the lower vibrational levels of consciousness, we could understand this mind control. Always be aware. Who is writing the subconscious programs? That's why it's time, as we approach the 5D Earth, where you will be your own authority. It's time to question everything and do your own research, as you are your own authority. Take back your power and don't allow these mind control frequencies that put people in the lower vibrations of fear, panic, guilt, and shame affect you. I know what it's like. I just felt that. I'm giving a little taste of what's happening, right? I guess I'm getting better at this. But these signs, these experiences are showing me what's needed to be presented. This will be authentic, and this will go through the people. What have your experiences been? Have you been experiencing lower vibrational beings pumping out fear, panic, guilt, and shame? We've all had these experiences, and this is an energetic theme that globally we are going through. But if we turn off these false frequencies, if we use the power of clairsentience, discernment, and if we use the ability to see through the deception, the seal in the forehead. Don't look at, see through. Who is pumping out the frequencies? As we go on our journey, these things will happen. We're all human, especially our empaths, and we will feel shame, and we might feel guilt. And when we're in those states, which are the lowest states of consciousness, we can't focus. We can't focus our attention. That's what this reality is. Where are you focusing your attention? So let's be conscious of the levels, the vibrational levels of consciousness, and let's pick it up to the vibration of love, as I love all of you, complete strangers spread all around this planet. And you show me all this love, even though we may never meet. But we all signed up for this, and we're here now. And it's my honor to serve alongside of you. So, if you find this message interesting and you would like to learn more about our reality in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, why don't you click subscribe, give the video a like so it becomes visible to more people, and please share with one other person, because if we all share with one other person, we will rapidly grow our 5D community. We are 10,000 strong and growing every single day. Nothing will stop this, light warriors. This is the new earth. This is the authentic science when we think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. We could all take back control of our everyday lives. Remember, we cannot control what is around us. However, we can control from within. Be conscious of the levels of frequency that dictate your consciousness. Use this to break the mind control frequencies of shame and raise your vibration and increase your electromagnetism. Life is so much better when we are all together. If you find this message inspiring or know someone that could benefit from it, Please share this message. Dear ones, I am Michael. We are the 144,000 warriors of the rainbow. It is time to take back our everyday lives. Be conscious of these levels of vibration. They affect us all, and they're going to affect what we can and cannot accomplish. They are going to affect our reality. Our reality is based off of energy, frequency, and vibration. So we should be aware that shame is the lowest vibrational frequency for consciousness. But we're in the state of love, and we could all find ourselves to the fifth dimension. They affect us all of us. We're all the same. I'm like you, and you're like me, especially our empaths. But don't worry, we didn't ruin the day. We just made it brighter. Vibrational synchronization. I am the defender of our everyday lives. Victory of the light. And so it is. You like that one, Light Warriors? It's pretty good, right? We'll expose these agendas.